Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Now, this is a death toaster, the Pz.Sfl IVc, and it's being driven by me. But this replay is not about me, it's about the pair of Excelsiors over there. Do you see them? They're in a platoon, and they're both about to team kill the Arties on their team. Now, I was unaware of this whilst this was going on because I was in a different part of the map. But we're going to stop and follow the Arties and the Excelsiors, and you can see one of the Excelsiors is now chasing after the Grille, and we're going to follow them rather than me. At last I've loaded the free camera so you can actually see what's going on. You can see both of them are firing on the Grille and the AMX13AM. Well, one of them is going to ram kill the Grille and the other is going to shoot the AMX13. Now, due to a fault in the replay mods, we're going to lose sight of these tanks right now. But if I bring up the minimap again and maximise the size, you can see whereabouts they are located. Now, I'm sorry if my logo is in the way, but we are looking at the area where these tanks are actually currently sighted. Okay, the camera is viewing the area where both Arty are, and both Arty are being attacked by the Excelsiors. Now, you're going to hear some audio very shortly, and that's going to be me and the Death Toaster firing at the enemy. Now, we can't see what's going on with both Arties, but very shortly you're going to see that one of the Arties has been ram killed. There he is. Bob2137 has just destroyed the Grille, and the AMX13AM has just killed Bob2137 because he was blue. And now the other Excelsior is chasing the AMX 105, and he's trying to team kill him. That was the end of my game, as I got one-shotted by a KV-1S. And any second now, the Excelsior is going to shoot the AMX13AM and be bland. He's already blue from doing team damage from ramming. And he's about to shoot the AMX, and he's just killed him. And due to the mods, the replay mods, he will suddenly appear. There he is, and he's now blue, but he has been banned by the automatic system. So I reduced the size of the minimap, and if we zoom in at this point, we can see the AMX13AM was trying to get away, and the Excelsior shot him. It's a fault with the replay system. We can't see what actually went on, and that's very unfortunate. But I can assure you that the Excelsior did kill the AMX by shooting him, and he's about to die to the enemy, who are now trying to shoot him. We also had to suffer from a Churchill 3 who was AFK, which meant that obviously there was only one person on our team who was left alive at this particular point, and it was the T67, and he's not about to be alive for very much longer. And yep, he's dead now, so the game is over. So this game was basically finished because 5 members of this team were not playing the game. 5 members. Wargaming, do take note of that. 5 people were not playing the game. 2 were trying to stay alive because they were being shot at by their own team. 2 members were trying to kill their own Arty, and another member was completely AFK and just wasn't even taking part in the game. So it was obvious that this game was going to end in a loss. And that's very unfortunate for all the people who took part on our side of the game. So I just want to make absolutely sure that everyone knows these are the 2 team killers. MondryPajonk in the Excelsior and Bob2137 in the Excelsior. And if we move down to here, we can see Max2685 was killed by ramming by Bob2137. And Pz.Sfl in the AMX13AM was destroyed by shot by MondryPajonk. So there's absolutely no doubt. These 2, team killed, both turned blue. Both were effectively banned. In fact, as I said earlier, Pz.Sfl actually did manage to get to kill Bob2137, Thankfully, he got some revenge, instant revenge, but unfortunately it also meant that he was shot and killed by MondryPajonk. But Wargaming, it's up to you. You need to really get rid of people like MondryPajonk and Bob2137 from the game, because they're not out to play the game at all. They don't care about Wargaming's rules. They obviously had to pay for these premium tanks in order to play this game, and it would be much better for all concerned if you banned these two accounts. So they had to keep paying to buy new premium vehicles. They'd have to open a new account. They'll have to pay for these Excelsiors again. And that means more money for Wargaming. But at least they have to go through the whole process of having to open a new account. And we all know that Wargaming can ban people from a specific IP address, or at least you should be able to, and stop these people from entering the game again. Now, if they've got a dynamic IP, I know I can understand that that might be a little difficult. But if these people have no intention of playing by the rules, you really do not need them in the game, because they are actually damaging the reputation of the game. People won't enter a game if they think that other people are just going to spoil their game by kicking them out of it. So it really is up to you, but I think you would be much better off banning these people from the game altogether and making it known that if you do this, you will be banned from the game, or removing all team damage altogether, so they can fire as much as they like, but they can't do any team damage because it's impossible to do it. That's the alternative for you. So I ask Wargaming right now, either ban these people or take away team damage just as you did in Frontline. Thank you.